It's going to be a great day in the history of La Jolla that will go down in history for generations. You've heard of Independence Day? Well, this is End the Poop Day for our community, right? Thank you, Blue Eagle. And Ms. Leitner, the councilwoman for the area, has been working tirelessly on this issue for a long time, and we're glad we think we have the answer. We think we have the answer. You know, when I first became mayor, and I had been briefed on this issue by the residents and the restaurateurs who are nearby, and I just couldn't believe that it had been lasting for so long. And when I became mayor, they said it would take about 2 years to get the permits to deal with this. And I said, well, that's not acceptable. Yes, we have laws, and they are important laws to protect our water. Yes, we have laws to protect the air. Yes, we have laws to protect our mammals. Yes, we have laws to protect the birds. And our what? Bluffs. And our, I'm sorry, the bluffs. But there is economic and physical health to protect too. And I said we have to find that balance as we proceed forward. Now, I did threaten all the permitting agencies that if they didn't give us a permit soon, I was going to clean this up myself. At first, I thought about a hose, and then Sherry said, "Don't do that. You'll put discharge in the ocean." Then I was going to bring my Hoover vacuum cleaner up here. She said that was okay. And then it turned out that we could get a faster permit if we declared this a health and safety emergency, which it is. And so we were able to do that and get all the necessary permits. And then we had to figure out the technology that would, in fact, get rid of the, is the technical word poop or what? What do you say? Guano. To get rid of the guano and the smell, we just couldn't, disturb the water. We couldn't disturb the air. We couldn't disturb the birds and the mammals. And Blue Eagle has been working for a long time with a process that they will explain. As a layman, I just say microbes are going to eat up the smell and the guano. But they'll explain this. And what we can have without disturbing any of our ecological beauty and purity, we can in fact deal with this issue in a sensitive way. We're going to start today a little bit up further north here with testing and checking out the procedures to make sure that we don't have any runoff, to make sure we don't have any harm to animals, that we're going to test this in a completely, is it the...
It's accolades for what you're
doing here. I thought Noah has arrived. This is the new process we're using. Horns to scare away the human beings that will scare, so they don't smell anything anymore. We think we have a process that works. It's going to be tested for a week or so, and then we're going to move on to the main event to get rid of all the smell and all the guano droppings. So I think this is a great day. We've done it right. We've kept in line with the environmental protections that are guaranteed, but we have to protect also the health and welfare of the citizens here in La Jolla. I would like to thank Council Member Sherry Leitner for spending so much time and energy on this. She had to take a lot of complaints from her constituents, and I'm glad we're here today to say we're going to bring this misery to an end.
Yes. Great. Today is a good day for La Jolla and for the city of San Diego. Today's good news is the result of a year of hard work by the community, me and my staff, city staff, and the mayor and the mayor's office. While the powerful stench might seem like a punchline to many, I can tell you it was nothing to laugh at for the residents and business owners in La Jolla. The ongoing odor issues were impacting our quality of life, hurting our local economy, while the tangle of state and federal regulations created a seemingly unsolvable knot of bureaucratic red tape. But we never gave up. We explored every avenue to come up with a solution that was sensitive to the environment while understanding the urgency of the issue. When I say we explored all our options, I'm not kidding. From the use of Faulkners to tarps to spikes on the bluff.
Was that Faulkner's?
Faulkners, but not Mr. Faulkner.
I thought it's like Kevin Faulkner's.
We could get Kevin out here too. To vacuuming the rocks, we examined every option that would expedite a solution and cut through the red tape. What we have today is the best solution available, and I want to thank all the involved regulatory agencies for working with the City of San Diego to get this done. I want to thank the community, especially La Jolla Parks and Beaches, La Jolla Village Merchants Association, and Mark Evans for working so constructively with my office and the mayor's office to find a solution. For them, it was never about finger pointing. It was always about working through a complicated issue to do what is best for La Jolla and for the region. I especially want to recognize Mayor Filner for his leadership. He made this a priority and championed a solution that made sense for the community, the environment, and the business district here in La Jolla. Thank you so much. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Thank you, Sherry. You know, I think we're all pooped about from this issue. So we're looking forward. We're all looking forward. I'd like the Blue Eagle folks to just let us know what you're going to do and why it's the best thing for this situation. Would you identify yourself too?
Hello. This is Keith Merkel with Merkel and Associates. We're the biological consultant to support this effort, working with Blue Eagle. As the mayor and Councilmember Faulkner, Leitner, I got caught in the same one. Had indicated the process to get to this point has been a long, drawn-out one, and effectively what we have done is worked with the agencies to identify an approach that would result in no discharge of the treatments to the waters, no damage to the slope, and effectively what Blue Eagle is proposing to do is a microbial treatment of the guano, something that has been used multiple times for cleaning such areas as the parking lot where guano has been in lawn tramps, and also has been used quite a bit in the food industry for digesting waste materials. As the mayor indicated, we're starting off in a very careful approach. We're treating an area over on the clam behind you, first with some pilot plots to determine the best approach to laying down the product that's being used, and then we'll monitor that activity, and on the 10th we will initiate the full treatment for the rest of the bird waste. So that's pretty much it.
Thank you. We're looking forward to the testing being successful. We have reason to think that by their own experience, it has worked before, and we're mighty anxious. And they say, by the way, the first application of the microbes deals with the smell very quickly. Not the full mass, but the smell will be gone the quickest, which is would be great news for the people in this area. So we're looking forward to the end of this issue, and Blue Eagle and Councilwoman Leitner and I will be happy to take any questions you have.
How long, Mr. Mayor, for the entire cleanup?
Well, you want to mention it?
Can you be a little more specific about the microbial removal?
No.
Our friend,
No.
Mr. Merkel?
Just they eat it up, and they love it.
Sure. It's a bacillus. It's a blend of bacillid bacteria, and they go after the nutrients and the waste material itself and digest that. And when they run out of food, then they will ultimately die off. Or if they dry out, they will die off.
How long? For everything?
It's going to take from today. It should take about 20 days through the full treatment. The main treatment would again start on the 10th of this month. Between now and then, a lot of work will go into the safety of the activities. As you know, the rocks are steep and slippery. And so a lot of work's going to be going into getting that down. The pilots plots that we're going to be starting on today will be used to help us identify the best solutions for laying down the material without any sort of discharge.
Is this going to be a consistent thing? These birds are not going to stop tripping across.
The short answer to that is this treatment, if it's successful, you're right, will be one that needs to be repeated in the future.
Can you be more specific about repeating it in the future?
My expectation, and again, this is just a preliminary, my expectations, it would probably be 2 to 3 times per year would be required to get to the point where it's a maintainable level. That was one of the big issues that the mayor addressed in here, is that within the Marine Mammal Protection Act, there is a regulation that allows public agencies in the course of their activities to protect for human health and welfare, that allows a minor taking of sea lions in the form of harassment, so that when the work is being done, we expect the sea lions will move off the local areas where the treatment's occurring, and then move over to the rocks a little bit further away. A biologist will be present during the whole period of treatment to monitor the behavior and ensure that if there's any activity that is overly threatening, then we'll back off that area. So the expectation right now is that there will be patches around the sea lions, around the birds nesting and so forth, that would not be available at this time to treat. There's a provision to come back at the end of the breeding season for birds to treat those areas that would be missed, and that's part of the Blue Eagle contract as well.
As part of the solution, is the discussion of moving the fencing here, a lot of it is
The work that we're talking about right now does not include any fencing. Okay, I'm sorry.
We're going to deal with this problem first. The bigger issue we'll have time to discuss. I'd like to, talk with the councilwoman, talk with the community, see, whether the safety features versus the guano features are, how we balance that off. So that'll be in the future. Let's just deal with the stench now, and we'll talk about the policy issues as we proceed forward.
Is this something that'll be funded through Park and Rec?
Yeah.
Park and Rec?
I mean, the money is there to do this. We have to do it. I mean, it's a health and safety feature, and we're going to do it. I mean, it's approximately $50,000 for this initial one. We expect it to be, again, depending on the amount of treatments per year, in the order of $100,000 over a year. It just has to be done. It's just unacceptable for a community to have to deal with this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.